Are you sick and tired of being broke or living paycheck to paycheck? What if I told you that it is possible to go from having absolutely nothing to becoming extremely wealthy? It might sound crazy, but it's not impossible. In fact, there are people who have done it before. And so, can you dot? Hi, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to be talking about how to get rich when you have nothing. As a self-made millionaire and former public school teacher, I have seen both sides of the economic spectrum. I've seen what it is like to grow up poor, and I've also seen what it is like to build wealth from scratch. So I know firsthand how difficult it can be to make money when you don't have any. But I also know that it is possible. And that is why I am on a mission to help as many people as possible escape the rat race and achieve financial freedom. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the complete roadmap to getting rich when you have nothing. We will discuss mindset shifts, high-value skills, income strategies, smart money management, and beginner-friendly investments. No fluff, no false promises, just real strategies that you can apply starting today. So if you're ready to take control of your financial future and build the life you've always dreamed of, then keep watching, because by the end of this video, you will have a clear plan of action that you can follow to start seeing results immediately. Now, let's dive in. The first step to getting rich when you have nothing is to master your mindset. You see, becoming rich is not just about making a lot of money. It's also about changing your mindset and adopting a new way of thinking. When you're broke, you often feel like a victim of circumstances beyond your control. But the truth is that your thoughts create your reality, and if you want to change your financial situation, you need to change the way you think. One of the biggest mindsets that you need to shift is the belief that money is hard to make. If you constantly tell yourself that making money is difficult, then that's exactly what you'll believe and what you'll experience. Instead, you need to start thinking of money as something that's easy to come by. Remember, everything in your life is a reflection of your dominant thought patterns. So if you want to attract more money into your life, you need to start thinking in terms of abundance rather than scarcity. Another limiting belief that you may have is that people like you can't get rich. Maybe you grew up hearing comments like you're not smart enough or you're not connected enough. These negative beliefs can hold you back from achieving your goals if you allow them to. It's important to realize that these thoughts are simply not true. With the right mindset and a willingness to learn, anyone can become wealthy regardless of their background or education level. The only person who can determine whether or not you become rich is you. So don't let anyone else's opinions or beliefs dictate your future. Now that you've shifted your mindset to one of abundance and possibility, it's time to focus on acquiring valuable skills that will help you generate income. One of the most valuable skills you can develop is the ability to sell. Selling is a skill that everyone should have regardless of what you do in life. It's not just about pushing products onto people, but rather helping them solve problems and meet their needs while also earning a commission for yourself. There are many different ways to learn sales, but one of the best is by reading books on the subject. One book that I highly recommend is Spin Selling by Neil Rackham. This book will teach you the spin selling technique, which is a proven method for closing deals and persuading customers to buy. Another skill that you can develop is copywriting. Copywriting is the art of writing persuasive copy that gets people to take action. This is another skill that can be learned by reading books and practicing. I recommend checking out Ogilvy on Advertising by David Ogilvy. This book will teach you the principles of effective copywriting and how to persuade people through your writing. By developing your sales and copywriting skills, you'll be able to earn commissions by promoting other people as products or even start your own business one day. Next, I highly recommend focusing on digital marketing. Digital marketing is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, and there is a huge demand for skilled professionals. This is an area that I am particularly passionate about, and I've personally been able to earn significant income through various online businesses that I've started. To learn more about digital marketing, You can check out my channel where I post weekly videos on various topics related to entrepreneurship and personal finance. You can also look into taking some free courses on websites like Skillshare or even YouTube to learn more about digital marketing. Now that you've developed some high-value skills, it's time to put them to work and start generating income. One of the easiest ways to start making money is by taking on a side hustle. A side hustle is simply a small business or project that you can start in addition to your full-time job. This could be anything from freelancing as a writer or graphic designer to driving Uber or delivering food through DoorDash. Side hustles are a great way to make extra income without quitting your day job, and they can also help you gain experience in a new field. For example, if you're interested in starting a business in the future, having some experience running a side hustle can be invaluable. When choosing a side hustle, it's important to consider your skills and interests. If you're not sure what to do, try exploring different options until you find something that you enjoy. Also, don't be afraid to start small. You don't need to quit your job and go all in right away. If you're still unsure, there are plenty of side hustle ideas out there that require little to no startup costs. So, try something out and see how it goes. Even if it doesn't work out, at least you'll have gained some experience that can help you move forward. Now that you've started bringing in some income, it's time to start managing your money wisely. The first thing you need to do is track your expenses and create a budget. You can use a budgeting app like Mint or Y, and maybe you need a budget to track your spending and identify areas where you can cut back. By tracking your expenses, you'll be able to see where your money is going and make adjustments as needed. Creating a budget is also essential for staying on top of your finances. By setting financial goals and tracking your progress regularly, you'll be able to stay motivated and focused on building wealth. Another important aspect of managing your money is investing. Investing is simply putting your money to work and allowing it to grow over time. When you invest, you're essentially buying a small piece of a company or asset, hoping that it will appreciate in value over time. To get started with investing, you can open an account with a reputable brokerage firm like Vanguard or Charles Schwab. Once you've opened your account, you can start investing in stocks, bonds, or mutual funds. It is important to note that investing does carry some risk, and there is always the potential for loss. However, if you invest wisely and for the long term, you can potentially grow your wealth significantly. One of the most popular investment strategies is dollar cost averaging, which involves investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals regardless of market conditions. This strategy can help reduce the impact of market volatility and can be a great option for beginners. Another strategy is value investing, which involves finding undervalued companies and holding onto them for the long term. Value investors look for companies that are trading below their intrinsic value, which is the true worth of the company. By investing in undervalued companies, value investors can potentially earn high returns over time. Finally, it's important to remember that building wealth takes time and consistency. Don't expect to get rich overnight. Instead, focus on making small changes to your daily habits and routines that can add up to big results over time. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to building the financial future you desire. Alright, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this information helpful, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our latest content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.